Further along, we'll know by and by.
This is my 6th intention, and every year I'm like, I'm gonna have the best time the entire time. And seriously, the 5 other intentions, it's like the first 2 days I'm involved in some kind of struggle. I'm involved in some kind of internal, and then it's like every year it's been like, and then somewhere on New Year's Eve during the party, it might be after midnight, somewhere it like clicks in, and then by the next day I'm totally blissed out. But to me it's like the struggle makes it real, because that's you don't have to fake it.
We're trying to make room in our bodies and in our minds and spirits for light and for knowledge and for learning to come in, that we don't really have the space to suppress things anymore. And that's the thing, we're human. It's not easy organizing this or being in a group like this or navigating yourself through 5 days of this, but it's about the fact that we are going to go through challenges every day, and it's gatherings like this that it's a safe place for us to do it all together. And
yeah, it's not like we really need to know how this is going to happen, but being open and as the ideas come to us, not having any fear about expressing those ideas, and make sure that we have plenty of gatherings this is where the ideas sort of like get born, hatch out of the egg, if you will, start drying the feathers off, flapping the wings.
yeah.
And then they can soar. About 20 years ago, I had the great fortune to be in exactly the right spot at exactly the right time. And a whole band of old Hopi elders, men and women, were flown to a gathering I was at. And they talked about prophecies that have never been revealed to any whites or anybody else for all these thousands of years. And at the end of it, I remember one girl raised her hand and said, "So what should we do to get ready?" And I remember this elderly woman, she looked like a dried apple. There was so much character in her face and such a twinkle in her eye. And she said, "Jog. Jog, running, get help." Yeah, and I've never forgotten that. Yeah. Take good care of yourself.
So the analogy for me is like if you're a bug that lives 2 days, or you're a bug that lives 1 day, the morning, it's an earth cycle, and when the sun comes up, that's going to change your life tremendously, but it's beyond you. You know? But you might have been told by your other bug friends that, you know, it might have been passed through bug memory that there was such a thing as a night and a day. And I think that's essentially where we're at. I think it is, you know, potentially that big. Or maybe it will come and we won't even really know it, but it will affect us in such a fundamental way deep down in our core beings, and that's what I expect to happen.
You don't have to understand intellectually, you just see all these people. And they're not dancing to be cool, or they're not dancing for all these other reasons why people dance, but they're just dancing in this like pure expression of their own freedom, of their own body, to move it however they want. And that you learn something from that without needing to accept an ideology or without needing to like rationalize it at all. And then you might not be comfortable, but it's still in there. You know that it can be done. It can be done. People are doing it, you know.
People are doing it, you know, and that's it. People are doing it, and
That's
we're
the most
seeing people doing it.
Exactly.
And you're saying to me,
us existing at the fullest of our creative capacity, really, and just being creative constantly, co-creating intuitively, and everything is this very resonating group that, you know, moves throughout the West Coast, and it's this breathing entity, and it's very precious to me, this whole community.